Please leave your message for 279.
Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 2 of 9 Day The Single Life. So today we're going to be talking about Natalie and Tyray. Yesterday we talked about Chantel and Veronica, so if you want to see that video, go see it. If you guys remember, Natalie picked up for her mom from the airport. Josh never came to pick them up. Natalie had to pay for a couple days at a hotel. Josh came to pick her up for the date. Natalie came roller skate. They kissed. All was good. Just kidding. Josh lied and only planned on giving Natalie 2 days instead of 1 week. Natalie mad. Josh scared. They drive home. Josh can't go with Natalie to her room. Josh is talking to producers. Natalie said, "Why the F are you still here?" Natalie goes off on everybody. Natalie leaves. Josh leaves. Producers get cock blocked by a door, and now we are here. Okay. So now, Natalie's explaining why she's upset about yesterday's event. So Natalie says Josh is leaving for 2 weeks, but they plan to look for apartments and she's scared of surviving without his help. So Josh, on the other hand, is calling Natalie, but she's ignoring him. And usually I'm all for ignoring and giving people the silent treatment. But this time, Natalie, girl, okay, I want to be on your side, but you're going to be homeless if you don't pick up his calls. So please don't ignore him. Just pick him up. Be good, and then you can ignore him later if he does something else to make you mad. So she calls him, thank God. They talk about how she's mad about the time schedule, and he apologizes and he says he'll be more clearer about the date and the time, but most importantly, he wants to make sure that she's okay. So she accepts his apology and they're able to work things out, which makes me really happy for them. So Natalie and Josh finally got to meet up and talk about how much they mean to each other, yada yada yada. So now they go off and start looking for apartments. But I just want us to stop and appreciate how happy Natalie looks. Like, she looks so in love again, even though she was just screaming and yelling at him the episode before. But Josh reassures Natalie that she will not be homeless and they will find something for her. So they get to their destination. They go inside. Josh is talking about how things are going so well and how this could be too good to be true. I'm just like, give it a chance, Josh. Natalie's a good woman.
It is a 1 bed, 1 bath, around 600 square feet.
Can we look around?
Yeah, take a look.
Okay. So this is good. This will fit like a queen size bed. We could do like a sofa sleeper, and that way your mom can have her own bed.
So we get the chance to look around the house and it looks very nice. Natalie likes the place and the area, but she's wondering if she would be able to afford it. So the place is $2,150 a month.
This is on the lowish end for a 1 bed.
House rents in LA are crazy expensive. Just simple, modest place. In Florida, you could rent like much cheaper, much better.
So Josh asks what are the qualifications to rent the place, and Chrissy says they can do background checks, and one of the things they do is they check if you have good credit. But Natalie doesn't really have credit, and I can't really comment much on this because I just got a credit card and I'm still new to how it all works. But I just prefer paying for everything on my debit card because if it goes through, I know I can afford it. If it doesn't go through, I know I can't afford it. But every time I want to use my debit card, my dad gets mad at me because I need to build up my credit. Anyways, enough of me waffling. Natalie does not have credit. So Crazy says it's okay as long as you have a guarantor. Whatever Josh is. So she points at Josh if he wants to be Natalie's guarantor. And then Josh looks at her like, why would you say that out loud? And Natalie looks at Josh like, oh yes, be my guarantor. And Josh says he'll have to see about that.
If you really find something for decent price, something suitable, wouldn't you help us?
You know, I'm not sure. I just don't think like right now where we're at that, you know, we're ready to have joint anything.
Alone,
Wait.
with mom.
I need to feel.
You need to feel. This is what.
Oh no. Natalie, my girl. I feel like once they are in a better place with each other, he would have no problem signing up to be their guarantor or whatever it is called. But they end up leaving. And that's where Natalie's episode ends. So then let's look at Tyray's episode. Okay. I remember I think I cried in this episode. I'm just so sensitive sometimes, okay? When it comes to my Tyray. He's just so slow. Okay, so in the previous episode, Tyray was able to ask out Tiffany out on a date. So in this episode, we're going to see that date. And right now, Tyray's getting ready and he's nervous again, okay? He's always nervous, but he's very excited. So Tyray describes his perfect date and also what he likes to see women wear, and he loves dresses. I love dresses too, but I don't like how dresses look at me. Maybe it's because I'm shaped like a rectangle, or also because I only have one hip.
The multicolored ones because they're different. So I think they'll be good, you know. I think she'll like them. We're here. All right, thank you.
Hold up. I'm sorry. But Tyray's in the car telling us about the flowers he got for Tiffany. And I don't think nothing of it until I realize that he's getting driven to the place by like an Uber driver. So you telling me that you just talking to yourself or to the camera while the Uber driver is listening and you're not embarrassed? Like, I need anybody that was forced to be an NPC in one of these like reality TV shows to come out and talk about the experience, because I think that would actually be a really good show premise. Anyways, the producers asked if Tyray is going to make the first move, and he says no, she should make the first move because she liked him first. And that was so funny. Tyray, be a man.
Yourself making first move?
You know what? I do kind of get the vibe from Tiffany that she likes, the man to kind of, be in charge and take, initiative. But in my mind, I think she should definitely make the first move because she liked me first. Sorry, I sound like a kindergartner, but yeah.
So Tyray goes in and says he has a reservation for 2. So they take him to his seat and he starts looking over the menu, then on his phone, and he's just waiting and waiting and waiting. And he's waiting so damn long that the queen of waiting, the waiter, comes to greet him. We waiting now one more? Yes. And now it's 7:20. And the last time he checked his phone, it was 7:14. So he has been waiting for about 6 minutes, which isn't that long for a regular person, but for this guy and his first date, it's probably very nerve-wracking. So the producers asked him what's going on through his head right now, and Tyray says he doesn't know what's going on, and he does like a nervous laugh, and I just feel so bad for him. And I need Tiffany to run over here and get to this date. So Tyray is still waiting. Oh my goodness. And he's drinking his water to probably cool down. He says the date was at 7, so he's actually been waiting for 20 minutes. I remember the latest I've been late for a date. You can't see it, but I'm putting air quotes around date, but was about 45 minutes. But this guy was a creep, and that's a long story. So let me just say I dodged the bullet. Okay, so Tyray sends her a text message because he's worried she stood him up. I would say give it about 10 more minutes, like maybe at 7:30 before leaving. Then the producers asked if she still hasn't texted him back, and I'm like, what type of question is that? Because if she did, he would be jumping for joy right now, Mrs. Producer ma'am. Like, what is that?
All right, text her.
Has she still not texted you back?
Yeah, nothing back from her. Interesting. I don't know what's going on.
Ugh, Tyray, I just feel so bad for him. The waiter comes back at 7:30 and asks him if he wanted to taste any wine, and Tyray said yeah. She then says in her little interview that she was praying for someone to come and walk into that door. Like, Tiffany, where are you, girl? So the waiter felt so bad that she wanted to sit down and be his date. Like, OMG. I think that would make him feel worse. Yeah, it's just pity at that point. It's just pity.
Please leave your message for 279.
So now it's 8:10. She isn't coming, okay? She isn't coming. She is absolutely horrible for that. If you're not going to come, at least let the person know in advance. I think she was 1000% playing with his feelings, like 1000%. Y'all saw the way she kept laughing, thinking everything was so damn funny. Ugh, I don't like her.
It took a while for me to, get myself together mentally, and want to actually go out and date again. So for this to happen, on my first date, it's kind of like damn, like, is it me?
Now he's getting flashbacks. Oh, now he's getting flashbacks of meeting Carmela. My poor Tyray. I hope he finds somebody way better than her, like way better than her. But then I'm thinking, oh, what if she got in a car crash or accident? Now I just feel horrible. But by the grace of God, let's hope she didn't, and she's just a horrible person that didn't show up for her date. So, well, this is the end of the video. Very sad ending for Tyray, but I will be rooting for him in the next episode. Please like and subscribe and comment. Thanks for watching. Bye.